Malachy football, Down and Donegal on Sunday. Down played a very open game actually against Derry, particularly in the second half. Will they be allowed to do that again?
Yeah, I'm not sure that they did. I was at that game. That game to me was very interesting because it was two blanket defences and it was still the best game of the summer so far. And that was because both teams had fantastic long-range scorers. If Down were able to like a few of, say, Kevin McKernan's points that he scored against Derry, Donegal will not allow him to score. Like he got straight through the middle, scored at the outside of his right boot. That won't be allowed, obviously. But they will set themselves up in much the same way as Donegal will. And if it comes down to, I don't expect them to win, but I do expect them to, if they can keep up their rate of scoring from distance, they could run them close, but I certainly don't expect Donegal to lose.
Cian, based on what Malachy is saying there, let's just analyse Donegal a little bit. They are missing some key players like Carl Lacey and Neil Gallagher. Are they vulnerable, do you think?
They're vulnerable to an extent, but they've done a lot of work and they've a lot of quality footballers. And Lacey been missing is a big loss, but you've seen against Tyrone he wasn't playing, and they stuck to the same game plan, and there's someone else to come in and do the same job. So I don't think they'll have too much of a problem. Down will run them tight, but I think Donegal will come through.
I was talking to Jimmy McGuinness during the week, and he was talking about counties emerging from the shadows as such, and that you can do it with a lot of hard work. Donegal, to a certain extent, are a role model. They've worked on the under-21s, and now they've an All-Ireland winning team. Are Donegal the role model for Cavan?
You could say that, yeah. Like they came from one under-21 Ulster title, and they lost the All-Ireland final that year, and kicked on 2 years later, and they're senior All-Ireland champions. So like you could look at that, but whoever's All-Ireland champions, whatever year, is a role model for some team. But you could base Cavan onto an extent of Donegal's success.
Is it possible for any coach, John, to kind of come out of the shadows and work really hard at underage and come together with a good team? Like Cavan have several under-21 successes in Ulster, Donegal coming from with under-21 as well, but in All-Ireland at the end of it.
I think so. I think a lot of teams are starting now at under-21 level. They're starting even younger than that. The under-21s are making their way onto the seniors. Maybe the year that they're full 21 or maybe just after. The exceptional guys are making it that bit younger. But I think it takes a lot of hard work. You need a good group of guys. You need six. You don't need one or two fellas to come on every year. You need a good group of maybe 6 or 7 guys that are going to push on and make the senior grade. And you need to work with those.
And you need the players there already. The key with Donegal, it wasn't just the under-21s. You had a core group of players there who were all 27, 28, who had played, the guts of 40, 50 championship games before these under-21s joined them.
Exactly.
And then there was such a confluence of events. They had a charismatic manager that got them all believing and all of that. So yeah, the under-21 thing is obviously important, but you need it has to be one ingredient. It's not the only thing.
And in a word, Donegal are down for the Ulster final.
Oh, Donegal.
Donegal. What about you, Cian?
Donegal.
I'm not going to go against the grain here, Donegal, definitely. Yeah.
You're outnumbered with Ulster boys
exactly.
here. Well, look,